It's going to be slow. zywoo and Spinks, they've made all their way round, and they're going to actually head towards B. So it's going to be a little bit of a fake over towards A, trying to keep the rotations interested. That smoke's missed, though, and Cadian takes out dupreeh.
Yeah, Cadian taking out dupreeh, and the fact they see nobody, you can see on the minimap, the rotations were already going towards A, but there's been no further contact. And Vitality are only now making their way through to B bomb site. They're going to be spotted by the CTs. zywoo making his way up with that P250, Majest by his side. They're starting to clear, and they haven't spotted a player yet. Tessus is in towards Pit. He's going to swing out and take the fight on Magist. And there's a nade onto Spinks as well. Tessus has doubled up. The bomb is loose, and Apex goes down to Cadian.
Yeah, lovely hole by Heroic.
He's pushing up close. Has Tessus in support. This is a fantastic defensive setup.
Yeah, Tessus takes first contact. Cadian steps in. Scout removed, and it should just be a cleanup, but dupreeh will trade at the very least, and now he's the last player standing. You see the MP9s just trying to run him down, get some extra money in the bank for Heroic. And as expected, they will clean that one up, so.
Once again, it's this set up towards long. Tessus and Yabi gonna have a bait and switch setup in play here. And look at the rotations. 4 Heroic players on the A side of the map. One goes down. Apex deals to Tessus. Yabi is still here close. He's making noise. No, they haven't heard him. He swings out. Oh, almost gets both. dupreeh dinked. Apex catches the bullet, but he stays alive. They've avoided his holding towards short. Making their way through now. zywoo gets licked. Bit of chip damage. Nice nade from Vitality, though. Brings Cadian and it's down low both. And Shush goes down to Magist, trying to push out through that smoke. He's punished. Cadian and down. If they don't get an opener here, it's off. They have to save.
A little bit interesting heading towards the A bomb site, but it would have been the incorrect decision. Instead, they take their time. They methodically clear out connector.
Yabi is here. Has Shush by his side, and Shush is in the monster pipe, sitting in the smoke. Yabi's been caught out. Magist, the spray doesn't quite connect. Shush found Spinks as well, and Magist trying to push forward is punished by Tess. Another rotation coming through. Yabi swings out for dupreeh. Heroic are riding this one in, and zywoo dinked. 3 players to find. Has the bomb, but that's it.
30 seconds, scoping in. Can he isolate this gunfight? Tess says, just jiggling the angle and will eliminate zywoo. Just again, a really nice round from Heroic by playing so far in towards Monster. Cadian's here as well. Only 1 smoke, though. In fact, no smokes at all. Down, Tessers go for the fight. Magist actually gets a kill on towards dupreeh, so that crossfire in towards toilets is quite successful. And Cadian can now just pick up long. Even Molotov and zywoo off Spinks next to full. This defense is holding so strong. zywoo does find Stown. 2 versus 4. Apex gets caught off guard. Now it is all onto the Woo, and they know where he is out long. So Cadian will dispatch of him. Vitality.
This time Heroic not putting the pressure on A. They've moved over to B. This gives them so much freedom. They deal with Spinks here. And they can start to move. Tessus in towards connector. He's going to pop up now. Spot a player or 2. Nice little transfer onto the disc. And there's a third onto zywoo. How many multi-kill rounds can this man get? He's looking to do as much damage as possible.
Good shots, Tess says. There's 2 main things to consider here.
He's in your head, although it's starting to rotate, so they get a little bit. And see, Shush finds the open onto Magist, though, and well, dupreeh was brought down low earlier, so this is already looking fantastic for Heroic. dupreeh has to be careful. Yabi and Stown looking for aggression. Flash comes through, perfect kill onto dupreeh. zywoo's still here with the bomb. He's been spotted out. The spray doesn't connect. He's brought down low. Yabi gets away. Now zywoo starts to make his moves. Spinks and Apex, they have to support out through Monster and Cadian. He's creeping up with that AWP. There's the kill onto zywoo. Bomb dropped. Smoke deployed as well for Shush to play around. And Spinks and Apex, what can they do?
Because you just think, cast your mind back, where has Vitality found the most success with their space? It's out towards short. Heroic, they're even hunting these rifles. Apex does pass the first test, but Spinks, oh, even will combine with the second. It's a little bit messy. Tess says, kills Apex after time. Pause being called. CTs are constantly changing up their approach. And everyone trusts Cadian in what he's saying. Tess says, about to be tested. dupreeh. Oh, they're so close to each other. Tess says gets both. What a performance from this man. Shush and Yabi, they've now got, this is a really powerful setup towards B. Because if everyone goes wide, Yabi catches them. If they go close, Shush can step in. That's the bomb dropped as well.
Yes, Yabi, and there's Stown. Cannot avoid Heroic. This round, it's a halfie. It's a Scout, it's Deagles. It's another HE. And it's Tessus. Getting ready for a fight. Spots out the gun battle of Apex, takes his head. He's supported as well. Cadence with the AWP here. Tessus gonna get flashed through. He's fighting another double kill. Shush finds Spinks as well. Cadian misses a shot, so he has to fall back.
Sometimes they don't even AWP on Vertigo. They just have rifles. It just makes them so much more unpredictable. Here, on Overpass, Cadian is calling a perfect game right now. Magis gets set up by a flash by zywoo. Yabi immediately steps in, and now he's just hiding. He's waiting for Cadian's contact. This is incredible fundamentals coming out of Heroic.
Look at Vitality. 5 over this side of the map. A 5th player rotating. Okay, no, Tessus doesn't go all the way. Now starts to come over because Yabi is taking contact. What a spray down. 3! Almost through the smoke onto zywoo. Swaps to the Deagle. And he's trying to stay alive in the flames. Gets caught off by zywoo, but look at the damage done. Once again, 2 versus 4. zywoo, he found 1 kill.
Might clear it, but it's a difficult one. Stow can now even take the first contact. It's bait and switch upon bait and switch. It's going to be Tessus, actually. So this smoke can come down in. Good molly, but that's where Tessus reveals himself, but zywoo, that's incredible. Finally, some sort of life for Vitality, planting the bomb, and now they can establish some after plants.
2 versus 4, put into a 2v2. zywoo starts to reposition. No contact coming through CT yet. Starts to suspect it has to be the flank. Spinks goes up towards long. zywoo activates 4 kills for him, looking for the 5th, but Spinks is going to take it. Either way, it's a Vitality round.
That's all off zywoo. What a couple of entries over towards the truck, and then...
Just looking for the fight. He's done. After that last round, he's fired up. He's looking for the opener, but Yabi's spotted him. Yabi's looking to push the issue. Deals with zywoo, and he stands against Spinks. Shush is able to get the trade. That was a good flashbang, and ooh, Shush loses the duel to Apex. But look at that, Tessus and Cadian. They've dealt with the other half of this attack. It's just Apex. 6 HP, 3 players.
Just pushing down connector. Catching off the players in towards short. Tessus doesn't even get caught off by Apex. Wins every fight he takes at the moment, it feels like. This is really difficult, especially with Cadian holding this line in towards Divider. Magic's been brought down low. Shush just steps up, just takes the fight onto zywoo. He's removed. That's the bomb dropped. 35 seconds. Then Cadian can walk forward and scope on it. Apex has found Stown, so that's a good reply. But Magisk, he could be everything here. If he just walks around the corner, he could take out Cadian, but Shush has to fight, and he will. Apex removed. Now it's Magisk versus Spinks, but Magisk, there's that timing we were talking about, but Shush steps in. 15 seconds, and Spinks, he started off towards Monster. Shush knows this. He's picked up the bomb. He's going towards A.
Smoke misses Divider, though. So Shush can push through. He spotted out Spinks, and Spinks has to go for the... He's got no time. They win the round by default. Shush stays alive and takes 13 for Heroic. What a dominance performance on the CT side of their opponent's map pick. See how many more he can make it. Heroic going to be going fast as a pack out towards long. zywoo, that speaks his name, has to take first contact. They're jumping around the corner. Swaps to the duelies, has both ready to be able to swap around as they take fast contact. And deals with Yabi, and there's Tessus with another. Dupree does deal with him, but Stown gets the trade out immediately. So it's 2 for 2. Duelies picked up by Shush as well. 15 seconds left. Here comes the utility. Molotov onto Dice. It's going to force him out into the open. Flashbang blinds him. But a rotation from Apex is here as well. Looking for this fight. Shush. He's dealt with one and the other. 5 seconds left. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds left. They cannot plant the bomb.
Perfect kill.
At least Shush has dualies and armor. But that's about it. Spinks is taking contact. Deals with Cadian. Shush actually can get an upgrade. So an M4 behind the armor is now looking a lot more potent.
Flashbang to set zywoo up for a peek down Divider. And Apex is going to spot these players. That's information given up. zywoo can even drop a nade over the wall. Good work with the MP9. Should just be a cleanup, and it is. Shush 1 versus 4. A little bit difficult. Throws the M4 out. Stands tall with the dual Berettas, but that's not going to go the way he expected. Vitality trying to potentially contend with the MP9s out towards B. Reaction for Vitality. They might not expect this because they're just going to go contact. They're just going to walk all the way through. One flashbang. Dupree call off guard. Yabi, another good opener. As a player in towards water, Apex steps in. But this bomb site is being overrun. Stown wins out the battle. There's another player rotating in. zywoo from heaven. Starting to fall apart. Just Cadian. He's now in towards short.
And Magic's presence, that was noted earlier. He took down Shush. zywoo peeks out. Cadian spotted it. There's the head. What a shot onto zywoo. Puts it in the 1v1. Magic's fired up shot as well. Cadian can't quite connect. Magis coming through clutch, but it comes down to the wire. Cadian taking contact out towards long. He's going to meet a very angry zywoo. Sphinx, actually, is going to take the contact. Deals with Cadian. Bomb's gone down. They know that this player out towards long. zywoo wasn't spotted. Tessus is going to be easily straight onto the angle, and that's where zywoo is. Stoud's managed to cross into CT, though. That's a gap he's really not being ready for. There's Apex going down. Still on and Shush. He's on the flank. He can shut down everything. zywoo and Sphinx both here. Shush in the back line. Doubles up onto both. Down. He's in towards Frag and he sprays down both. What a hold from Heroic.
What a clutch from Heroic. You've got really nice just post plants being taken up there by them crossing over towards bank with two players.
So there's still a chance, but that is perfect from Heroic. And that might be the straw. Breaks the French Campbell's back. Yabi accelerating through, fully blinded. Everyone is white in the feed. And that actually works out for the CTs. But meanwhile, the kills come through in towards short. So it is a 3v3 and Dupree is low. This is the forced investment to deny that map point from Heroic. Dupree, he's burning. Has to run away. Still manages to get away with his life. But barely. It's a slither. That's a nice shot from Apex, though. Deals with Shush. That was needed. He's flashed off, trying to stay alive here, trying to reposition. Rotations can come through shortly, and Stown. Oh, Apex, he's dealt with by Cadian. Stown's looking for Dupree, and Dupree is dodging, but it's going to be the clock burst fire. zywoo with the AWP can't do a thing.
With this nose flash, trying to send Yabi out, trying to find some information for him to exploit. Perfect flash from Magisk. Can't capitalize upon it. Needs to now reload the Deagle, and that's where Yabi will strike.
7 bullets, none of them connecting. Sphinxes do, though, but it doesn't matter. Stown's there. zywoo and Apex have to pull off 2 versus 4 of their own. Well, they're on the wrong side of the map. zywoo can get here relatively quickly. But Heroic are going to make that bomb all the way over to the A side. Okay, zywoo can try and disrupt this. He can drop the bomb here. There's a chance with the swing out from Tessus. There it is. He gets his 26. Down is going to plant the bomb, and Apex, what can you do?
Yabi having a picnic, feasting on all these Vitality players, and he doesn't quite lock that one in. Apex, 2 players are low. Could still do it. But Stown will step in. That's Heroic taking the first map. That's Vitality's map pick, by the way. 16-5. We'll throw it to a short break. When we come back, we'll dissect it all down.
I believe he has spotted Cadian because he's now falling back. More passive live. Cadian, he catches a gap here. Oh, nice shot from Sphinx. They have to go now towards the B bomb site. Smoke comes through. Nice HP drop. Down and Tessus. They're limping. Tessus also gets tagged through the smoke. So that bomb can make its way through. Shush going to plant, but Tessus is dealt with by Magisk.
Look at Stown, though. Look at his position. This one's unchecked and unnoticed. Oh, Sphinxy accounts for it. A little bit of a messy gunfight, but that means that Apex can step in. Deals with Stown. Yabi now trying to take the control back in. One kill has rung out, but there's just too many defenders, aren't there? Shush. 1 versus 4. Can't find a thing. Much better start for Vitality. A lock in the defuse. Get the information out. Now Magisk to be tested. That smoke is not what he really intended. Good grenade. Softens up some of these players. 30 seconds left. Heroic make their way out towards long. That's where Apex can step in. But the spray is incredibly laboured. zywoo is here in close proximity trying to deal with all of these players. But it's just the pistols that get removed. Here comes Sphinx. Charging down Heroic, wasting so much time on the clock. Players are all falling. It's just Shush with the MP9 and does find Sphinx. But now only 10 seconds. Can't do anything with the round. So it's expensive for Vitality.
zywoo is boosted up and holding for this, but Yabi, oh, doesn't quite spot him coming around. Smoke deployed. zywoo can shut down everything, but he's been spotted. Good damage on the shoot, and he's got the support as well, swinging out for another. zywoo taking the fight, and here's Apex with one of his own. Have to make their way onto the site now. Shush is dealt with. zywoo is still here. Apex runs out of bullets. It's only 5 seconds left. He's run them around already, planting the bomb. Might be able to get this one down, and Yabi deals with zywoo. Smoke gives enough cover, puts it into the 2 versus, well, 1 now. It's down. All alone. Making their way through. In position. That's the kill on the first from dupreeh. Now the second has been spotted. The bullet's fired out. He's repositioning. Here's the rotates, playing with it. Just has a smoke, has a kit, has the HP, has the swing as well. Gets a little weird at the end. And then they just bait and switch setup. Apex takes first contact, falls back, and then Spinks. He can swing out. They're just going to clear him. Oh, Spinks gets the duel. Comes up big, and the spam coming through. Spinks is doubled up. They can't deal with him. He's picked up an AK as well. A smoke gets deployed. Flashbang 2. Kadian trying to pin him in. The response is coming through over towards B, but Shush is caught out by Magisk. This is looking a lot better for Vitality.
Oh. Hang on. Kadian and Yabi. They found kills. Yabi's opened up the bomb site. 2 versus 2. dupreeh's still here, though. He could just really unsettle this for Heroic because he's wrapping all the way through apartments. They're not going to be ready for his close position here. Kadian drops out on towards the bomb site. He can just go up and over. He can even deny the plant. That's exactly what happens. 10 seconds left. Yabi, good work being undone by this flank. Picks up the C4, no time, and as soon as the bullets gets punched in, Apex can push forward, and dupreeh will secure it.
There's only 2 defenders here. They disrespect this smoke and just come on, pushing through. This could all fall apart, but Magisk has dealt with one. Tessus gets the trade. dupreeh is still here in the backline, swinging out from Graveyard, but he's only good for 1. He's done damage. Kadian is low, can reposition the bomb. Got
an idea that Tess says is going to be sat in towards Graveyard. Molotov for zywoo in towards Pit. Nobody's home. Creeping in now on the positions. Flashbang. Perfect. Tess says swings. Spinks will be removing him. Kadian somehow finds a kill. And now Stown. His attention allows him to step in. Kadian even finds zywoo. Heroic battle their way.
Poking his head over. He's going to fall off silently. Using that little ledge, elevated angle. Now he starts to walk forward. Looking for the contact. Spinks up on the high ground here. Is dealt with. And even gets the one on the swing. Tessus deals with him. Everyone is falling. zywoo's still here though, and he's still fighting. Nice double up from zywoo. Looking for more. 3rd from zywoo. The bomb is dropped. He has this round in his hands. The flanks coming through from both sides. Spots the player out towards Ruins. Deals with him. zywoo, 4 kills. Yabi's here as well. Has the flashbang. Goes where he is towards Pool. zywoo with the ace.
What a hole from zywoo.
zywoo up on 2nd oranges, the X factor. He was quiet, only on 3 kills going into that round. Now look at him. Looking for more. Feels the Kadian. They've awoken the monster, but Tessus is here as well. The monster hunter, Yabi by his side, deals with Magisk. dupreeh's still here though. dupreeh is shooting with that MP9. Doubles up, bomb delivered, incendiary dropped as well. Try and collect that one. Need your gloves. Yabi looking out towards long. Can't quite do it with Spinks. On to Stown now in the clutch, and look where he is. Over in CT.
Stown is trying to hunt in. There is a player in apartments that could lock this all off. dupreeh's even holding for it. Really nice round. Falling silent just a little bit. That brings Apex's attention back to B. That's where Heroic are trying to strike up towards short. dupreeh gets eliminated. zywoo just has to try and survive, but really good shots. Can he get any more? Tess says not quite. But Apex, that's where he steps in from the library. zywoo's hold.
There are 3 players here. A lot of utility as well. Allowing free to retake. Now they start to go through. Flashes come through, but everyone is blind. More flames on the server, and Apex is here. Gets a kill on Shush. Smoke as well. Bruce coming through. Spinks up onto the elevated angle. He's going to activate through. Deals us down. dupreeh here. Kadian has found Spinks, but dupreeh's still back sight. They know he's here. Have to find a way to deal with him. He's going to be such a nuisance, and that's how you do it. Tessus with the jumping tech. 9 and a second onto Apex. Tessus. That's what the doctor ordered. zywoo going for the spam. Almost deals with Tessus. Magiska's on a slow crawl down mid as well. Yabi is here. He's making noise. Magiska's going to spot him. And dupreeh, well, zywoo has finished off dupreeh's job. Tessus goes down. Kadian has split the 1 versus 2. About to hit half ticked. Kadian Posted up. Molotov coming through. Knows one's at banana. Hear them coming through. Takes the fight on the Magisk. zywoo now swinging out. Can't quite hit the shot. And Cadian does it. They play with the rotations once again, and it gets them their third round.
Oh, they're flashing back in. They're fighting for this Spinks. He's still hanging around here, just close to the woods. Down. He's got to be careful when he contests with him. Spinks even finds follow-up. There comes the trade. Apex tries to step in, but he's been brought down low. So he needs to try and retreat. But again, this is going to pull Dupree over. An even bomb site over towards A. No. Thinks better of it. And Apex catches off Stown. zywoo. They're just set in their ways, but it's only Magisk with a 5-7 here holding this balcony player.
Yeah, Yabi's found his kill a couple of times, but not going to be the case this time around. It's a fairy tale for Magisk as he sends Yabi to the realm of dreams. Katie, I'm going to be saving the AWP. Keeps zywoo back. Forces him off the angle. Fires up the shot as well. So now they know. And look at this acceleration. Dupree is going to swing out into all of these players. The flashbangs are perfect, but zywoo's here. He's fighting. Misses the second shot. Tessus has doubled up, and Magisk, he's sweating. They're coming from every single angle, and the flashbang is supreme. It's Apex's flashbang as well. Unfortunate timing puts them now into the 2 versus 4 retake.
For this library push, as Apex tries to wrap in around, but there's a player in Boiler. There's players just everywhere. They double swing on his position. Now Spinks is left alive versus 4. That's good damage, but Yabi locks it in. Vitality will concede that 5th round to Heroic.
All 3 walking into these 2 USPs, but they are the only defenders on this site. This entire round hinges on this moment. Shush takes first contact. Dupree finds him, and Yabi is dealt with.
With the utility being dropped, with the bomb making its way over, it looks like it's going to be this apartment's pop. Tessus and Cadian in the right place. Tessus to stand tall. That's a great shot on towards Magisk. zywoo struggling to get out of the balcony right now. Will smoke off Moto. Will drop down in. In fact, it's another smoke that's already been deployed by Vitality. Needs to get past Tessus, the guardian of the A bomb site. And Cadian, well, he's hitting shots as well. Tessus combined. Somehow this is all falling apart for Vitality. Going slow is actually to their detriment because Stown pushing all the way down banana locks it in. That's going to push Vitality straight into this. Potentially Stown. Good kill through the smoke. All Vitality want is a bomb plant. Just going to try and run boost players over. Trying to contend with the M4, but the flashbangs, it's perfect. Tess says, will clean up. Heroic. Flawless into the 2nd round.
All eyes on Shush in towards Pit. Yabi boosts up on the sight boxes, playing around the smoke. Flashed off. He's now fallen down, and Dupree has gotten in the back lines. How's he done that? The flash set him up. Apex deals with Shush as well. The Tech 9s, they get it done. There's no chance for Heroic.
Going to be peeking out towards short. Mollies, they're going to push him back. Quicker one for Vitality, but Yabi stands tall. He even gets the second on towards Spinks. That's a huge double up.
He gets away. 2 HP. Somehow, standing in the flames. Gets 2 kills. And a second chance. Now they're going for Tessus. He's holding this off angle out in the open. Doubles up as well. Both of these rifles coming up big. Cadian goes for the peak. A little bit too much to handle, though, is Magisk. The 1v5? Potentially doable. Tessus and Yabi limping. Bob on his back and time to work with, but not accounting for Shush. Just looking up banana. 3 players here from the Heroic side. Nice HE. Brings Tessus down low. Does a bit of damage onto Cadian as well, and Shush is hunting. Apartments spot all of them with their backs turned. It's a triple kill from Shush. What a spray down from the apartment. Sends them home. Gets a 4th as well. Why not Shush? Why not? Magisk, once again, clutching his head in his hands. 1 versus 5. What can you do?
Get the cell settled a little bit more, and then Shush just steps out, has a feeling. What a spray as well. That just catches him up, but Shush gets the ace. What a perfect round from Heroic. What a fantastic round from Shush.
Here comes the flash. Tessus. Out. Gets 1. No, not quite. zywoo gets the shot with the deagle. Dupree jumping over to bait out the fire. Now he's pushed down banana. So with Apex, Magisk walks into his crosshair as well. He wants more. zywoo's here. That's the bomb dropped. Talking about the multi-kills. Here's down. Some more. Not quite able to get Spinks though. Dink down. Spinks is low.
Up and over the Sphinx. Tries to spot out Yabi. It's going to be very difficult because Shush could just step in this entire time, not being revealed. Yabi does deal with Sphinx in the end. That's the tied up scoreline now. Was 10-5 when the half swapped over, but suddenly it's 11-11.
Flash not going to deter him as he's going to re-peek. Dupree has walked past. KDN can't quite hit him. Not ready for the play as zywoo deals with Yabi as well. Here's the response they needed. Shush on the side, about to be put under pressure. Moves him towards mini pit. He starts the edge forward, but Dupree trying to use the smoke to his advantage as well. Darting about. Stout is jiggled though. And he spotted him. Flashbang down. Dupree's fallen back. Damage goes in the center as well. Oh, but Dupree, what a peek! Stout had no chance. zywoo. He's going to shut down Shush as well. Be quiet, he says. Tessus gets one in response, but that's going to be it. Saving the AK, and even that might be denied. Magisk, he's running up banana. Tessus 21 kills. Not going to be a 22nd. Magisk finds him, and Vitality, that's a gun round. Got to reinforce this site. Kadian can post up on the angle. Mike caught in transition. Here he is. Doesn't quite go down. Doesn't hit the shot either. They are going to make their way through to the site, and they're pushing through. Kadian. Oh, Apex is doubled up. Tessus in the smoke, looking to do something special, and he has. Nice bomb, but he's traded out by Apex as well. 3 in the round for Apex. Nothing for Yabi and Shush to do. Oh, goes out the window. Smoking the next door neighbors. Shush can do it to Dupree and stay alive. So heroic.
Yabi, Shush. They're the point head of this heroic attack. Boost up for zywoo, up and over the smoke. This is perfect. This is really good. He can catch them off guard, but the flashbang. Oh, Yabi's got both.
What a double up. Apex looking for the response. Gets a little leg on Shush, but that's going to be it. Banana is locked down. Dupree looking for the response elsewhere. Out, but it's not a Kadian. That's an opening and gets the second on to Tessus as well. This round's still on. Dupree gets away. Barely a slither of health, but it's enough. Trying to make their way through. They're going to catch off Yabi as well. All onto Shush, and he's dealt with. That incredible opener for naught. This is weird.
No, Apex is holding for it. It's okay. He's accounting for it. Oh, no, he's turned around. Oh, it's a game of timings that Apex is actually going to win out. Down gets removed. AWP drop. Big sigh of relief.
Just fighting in towards Banana as well. zywoo alongside him, taking contact. Down starts to fall off. Good HE. Oh, good kill onto Magisk as well. zywoo's low. Tessus finishes him off. What a response on Banana. But now the pressure's on Yabi. They start to rotate over. Sphinx going to be avoiding him. Dupree as well. Both walking through apartments. So they dodge him. He can catch off the bomb. You're going to hear it. Sphinx now on the side. Gets dealt with by Sphinx. Yabi can still ruin everything. The bomb's dropped. You know, they made their way through, and Tessus rotates over. Does damage. Doesn't convert the kill, but look at Sphinx and Dupree. So low. The bomb delivered.
Another setup for heroic. It's dynamic, it's fluid, it's unpredictable, and it gets them round number 12.
Well-timed smoke from Shush. That's going to keep him standing here. Allowed the rotation to come through from Yabi, but they're about to pop out the Yabi. Here comes the flash. First one goes down. Yabi up on the side, deals with him, and he's still fighting here. Shush swings up as well, gets one of his own. zywoo has him pinned in, though. And the trades do come through. zywoo, long range, can't convert. 1 versus 1 now for Apex.
Creeping forward, not giving away any audio cues. Do not want to give the positional advantage over towards Apex. He's the side of Ruins. This race is going to set up his defense. Try and keep this in. He's going to swing in, potentially catch out Stown, but in fact, the HP does not favor him. Heroic with time to defuse, tie up the scorelines 14-14. Stown actually finds Apex. Kadian brought down low by the spam. Tessus steps in. zywoo, big ticket item removed, dropped to the floor.
Happy's holding utility. We start to throw that down now. Smoke. The response comes through on the other side, and Stown has caught off Sphinx. 2 versus 5. We saw Heroic pull off one of these. Can Vitality do it? Kadian with the AWP deals with Magisk. All on Dupree now. Another smoke comes through. A flashbang as well. Getting peppered through the smoke. Dupree, what can you do?
Make sure that Vitality don't bring forward a single rifle into this because they're going to be on series point now, Heroic. It's been an absolute bloodbath here on Inferno. Wouldn't surprise if they go for something similar. What worked in that Tech 9 round? Quick burst of pace out towards A. They are posturing for it. Kadian flashed in his teammate. Shush on the balcony. Gets rid of one. zywoo on towards Cadian, and Shush is dealt with as well. Fighting tooth and nail in towards the bomb site. Heroic, they're falling by the wayside. Vitality. It all hinges on Tessez 1 versus 4, but it looks like we are heading to overtime.
He's running for it, has such little time to work with, has to announce his presence. And look at all these players, 4 of them holding the angle. He's going to swing into all 4, holding him down. Overtime is on the cards. Yabi's holding this crossfire with Tessus. They get past one, they have to deal with the other. Shush as well. Apex going to swing through and deal with Tessus. This is where Yabi can swing out and get a kill. He falls down, still inside of Shush, and he deals with Spinks. This defense is looking solid, but now Dupree is here. Apex as well, puts it once again into this clutch. This time Stown's low. Apex can punch in those digits and Stown. He's going to swing around at the perfect time. Catches Apex with his back turned. The clutch goes the way of Heroic.
Looking to extend back up in. Tess he's rotated over. Crossfire established on the top of the balcony. Yabi gets flashed. He gets caught off guard, but that's where Shush gets 2 kills. Allows Yabi to find the kill on towards Spinks, and here comes Tessez. Locking that one in.
Pop flash play. Shush blinded. He's staying strong. Yabi's here to support. Spinks is low. But it doesn't matter. Still deals with Shush. Dupree finds Yabi as well. Trying to push through the smoke. Katie and punish Tessus now. What can you do? 1 versus 4. Shades of that final round of regulation. Tessus about to peek into 2 players this time. A third as well. He's going to swing out. Can't even get the first. Going to be Heroic with the half. But Vitality do find one at the tail end.
Suddenly here we are, 17-16. Cadian getting aggressive in apartments with the AWP. Scoped up early, so no audio cue.
Gonna get spotted though. Can't hit the flick onto Debris. Oh, what a shot from zywoo. The flick as Down goes for the jump peak. Gives a 2-man advantage to Vitality. And Spinks is pushing. Working his way down. He's just holding this though and does find the kill. We scoped in on the angle. The flash comes through. Smoke as well. They're not committing. They throw the utility and causing the rotation. Dupree though going to catch off Yabi. Walking through the smoke, trying to catch the timing. Does not work out. Now he's tucked in towards Cubby as well. He can swing out and try and punish as they make their way up. But no, Tessus is there. Still on 2 versus 3 as they wrap around. Magiska's in towards Pit though. And Apex is making his way to Library. Comes down to the timing here. Apex is going to be swinging out. Catches Shush behind. Tessus the only one left. And that's where Magic's upgrades. It's going to be 17-17. Utility being set up towards A. Shush and Tessus taking contact. Running through. That's the bomb as well. Apex doubles up through the smoke. Spray down onto Shush as well.
Again, another play that we saw in regulation. Deep Molotov, only thrown in when Heroic do that. So that's why Apex is holding the spray. Going through their own long smoke to their death. Cadian, oh, this me gets completely removed by Apex, and that's where Magisk finds Vitality. Map point.
Spinks is tucked in though. Sound spot at the barrel. Creeping forward. Close. Oh, zywoo punished. Now Spinks has stacked out. He wasn't spotted. His back wasn't spotted. The gun barrel wasn't spotted.
A lot of responsibility put in his way. Now when he's trying to contend with the execute, smokes will land. Will this be the full rotation? Dupree thinking about it. Magiski still holding here. Come Heroic. And Spinks gets overwhelmed.
Going for the hero play. But falls without taking a life with him. Magisk and Dupree have to do the rotate. Cadian's holding for it, but Dupree has dealt with him. Was dinked. Brought down low. Clock ticking down. Shush holding as well. Molotov comes through. Shush falls off the angle. Good flashbang. Yabi's found Magisk. All now onto Dupree. Only one remaining. Yabi's looking to finish him off. Does it? Gonna be double OT. Heroic taking us once again the distance. Only defender here. Rotation is coming from Magisk. Flash through zywoo. Gonna be peeking out. Gills with Yabi. That forces the rotation back once again. They're playing with them. Shush walking through. Makes way in. The Spinks up on second oranges. He's dealt with him. Apex here as well. Trying to make their way through the side. Cadian can't connect. Down. Only one remaining. 2 seconds left. Just wants to get away with the AWP. They're setting up like they're about to peek into him. He's repositioning. Here comes the smoke. zywoo holding strong. About to jiggle into him, hits a shot onto Zhush. Reposition as well. Player in boiler, Tess is about to swing on him. zywoo with the perfect incendiary, flashes as well to peek back in. Heroic, they can't find a way into this. Just on the side, Yabi's gonna swing through. Jumps out, deals with zywoo, but dupreeh has found Katie, and Magist now on the side. Swings out, the trades come even. Which means Tessus is now into this 1 versus 3. The bomb can be retrieved. They know exactly where he is, and look at the CT's response. Coming through already, pounding him. Finds that first on Apex, there's a chance here, but not ready for dupreeh. Spinx looking to take the fight as well. Molotov, that flashbang is amazing. dupreeh setting up Spinx for success, and he's still fighting. Finds 3. Tessus gets 1 in response, but that is it. What an opener from Spinx.
It's a clear pathway to Vitality for success now. Magist gets spots at the balcony, but zywoo can just flash back in. Magist is ready, waiting to fight. Yabi will find the kill, but that's where zywoo steps in. And he doesn't miss those, does he? Great grenade, even the wall bang to finish that one off. Vitality in touching distance.
Vitality are respecting this. Now I can throw another one down. And that's exactly when Vitality throw their utility. The incendiary is perfect. Tessus on top. Gonna swing out now, looking for all the kills, but only finds 1. Cadian flushes himself through, trying to be the hero, only good for 1. Apex has doubled up and opened up the B-bomb site.
Look at zywoo as well, taking control towards Ruins. Magisk is in. Banana gets dealt with. Good flashbang. Suddenly, the man advantage is back in with Heroic, but the pressure, it's still on them. Time left ticking. Kit on the board for Shush and Stown. And Stown's being careful. Remember, he's been brought low earlier. Great grenade. Apex, he's still alive. Now zywoo steps in, removes Shush. This gets a little bit more difficult for Heroic. Looks like the beginning of the end. Great Molotov as well. zywoo and Apex, they found the kills, but is there enough time? I don't think there is. Utility expiring. Jabby gets on the bomb. Is there enough time left on the defuse? Not quite. Vitality will take it in double overtime and send us to that decider map of Mirage.
A single piece of utility doing the job. Burning it out. They can't get on there. They're both so low. Down to the wire. The defuse can't quite come across. We go to 3 maps. Winner will go on to verse OG for a legend spot at the major.
Quick one as well. Vitality looking to kick things off, catching Cadian out. Just manages to fall in, goes for the knife. No, Apex will catch him off guard. Shush now trying to chime in with a couple of kills, but in fact, Vitality just overwhelmed with the numbers.
Couldn't quite connect. The knife, unfortunately, doesn't go through. Stown's looking to fight here. Spinx a little bit out in the open, and Yabi, he swung through. Looking on the Spinx there. It is on the fadeaway. 3 versus 3 now on the retake. Make it 3v2. Yabi's found another. Stown finds dupreeh, and it's all over. Going towards the lower B. It's down. It's close by here. This boost up. zywoo looking for it. Can't quite connect. Now comes the boost. Manages to dodge it. Down. Spamming through the smoke. Deals with zywoo. Just going to aggress through though. Finds the trade. Cadian close combat. Misses the AWP shot. Repositioning now. Magist is trying to hound him down. Can't quite find the kill though. Yabi's here. The rest of the team side push through. Yabi getting nervous here. Apex through Cadian. Misses another shot. And he's penned in. They've got him pecked. But Tessus is here to save the day. There's always someone to bail them out. Rotations coming through. Tessus doubles up. Cadian eventually dealt with, but now dupreeh is in a 1 versus 2.
Spoke to allow his escape momentarily. Something that's so strong on this Heroic side. Trying to get them over the line. dupreeh, where does he take this after plant? Has to be careful. Looking at short on the balcony. Takes it deep into his apartment. Wants to fight in towards window. Catches Tessus off guard, but I'm not sure if he's ready for Shush.
2 HP gonna swing back out, and there's Shush. Ready for him. Comes the flashbang. Stown ready for the fight. Cadian's here as well in short. It's a run boost coming through. Doesn't quite hit the flick, but Stown's here to deal with zywoo. Cadian hits the second as well. Apex looking for the response. Can't connect. Gabby, he's found Magist.
The smoke though, it's a one-way. Apex does find Tesses. Yabi can't connect any more bullets through the smoke, but look at Shush. He's been pushing ramp this entire time, and he's going to find the bomb as well. You can hear Apex running through. Why is that? Apex needs to clear. Can't find. Suddenly dupreeh.
Gonna get their 5th on the board. 5 in a row now on the CT side.
Good control. Look at this though. Yabi's boosted up. Are they ready for it? zywoo, it looks like he might be potentially holding for short, but maybe not. The boost steps in. Does find Yabi. Information, there's another player over towards B close. But Shush, he's here. And Spinks, well, he's holding Palace. It's going to be a difficult one. Spinks back turned. Oh, not like this. Looks back around. I think he spotted out Shush. Not quite. It's a standoff in towards Palace, but Vitality make their way over towards the B apartments. Instead, the spray's laboured. That's another AK. Look at Dupree. Finds Tessez all in the midst of the chaos. And now Cadian.
You can see he's sitting a little bit out from chair. Not tucked in. Cadian just wants to hold on to this. That might even be denied. They're coming for him. They've got plenty of time to work with. Apex deals with him. Good round for Vitality. Get there first on the board on the T side.
Deagle versus AK. Meanwhile, Vitality make inroads in towards A, and that's actually called the rotations. Dupree, just by being alive here, has moved another player over. Stown, that's a FAMAS. Cadian can't quite get the peak. Here comes this flank, though, all this time. It's just been whittled down. Look at Shush in the back lines. Catches off Magisk, and now it's all on to Spinks. His position relatively unknown, but Yabi steps in with the MP9.
Very one-dimensional. They're able to take all the fights, and then Shush does all of the work. This time around, mid-contact once again. Cadian forced off after the initial engagement. Oh, it's a bit messy. It's down, running through, but Dupree is here with a double. Yabi gets one back in response, and he's looking for more, pushing all the way up, but there's nobody home.
For a peak, but if Yabi just tucks in, very difficult. He's heard the drop as well. Magisk, is he going to clear his angle? Around this corner. No, they line up. Yabi strikes both of them down. That's the bomb dropped as well. Heroic look pretty good here on the CT side of Mirage. Suddenly, very difficult for Vitality, but Spinks catches off Cadian. All these individual gunfights happening all the way over. zywoo trying to collect the bomb, can't quite do it. Tess says, let's deal with Spinks, and Yabi through the smoke finds zywoo as well. Oh, heroic.
Signs of life here for Vitality on T sides, which have been a struggle for both squads.
Look at this though, look at the reaction. Shush made the ladder jump. Tessa's about to step in mid. Completely prized out of Vitality's hands. Heroic take the fight for it, win it successfully in a flawless manner, even fighting potentially for underpass. Spinks being full blinded. That's going to force Magisk into an unfavorable gunfight, which he doesn't win against Cadian. And Tess says, well, he's already on the flank. Good kill, but it comes at a cost.
Down, it's going to be leading this charge. Just setting up a bit of utility, but not needed. Yabi is there for the kill, and 8 for Heroic. They've won out the half already.
Vitality again. They have got another buy. Not the end of the world, but Cadian gets punished. Dupree been good with his entries over towards middle. Cracks open another one.
Missed flick shot is punished immediately. Dupree trying his hardest here. Has to do with Yabi though. Oh, that's perfect. Stown's also found Apex. They're going to be making their way now towards B. Tessus, pressure on him. Molotov slows things down, but just dealt with Yabi. But Tessus is still here, tucked in. Drop a smoke spot to stay alive, and Stown is rotated over. Drops zywoo, and the bomb falls into the site. Magisk has nothing he can do because Tessus is here for another. Yes, gets difficult. Stown continuing to push up. Apex juggling around with utility, and Stown comes out with the win. Tessus is holding in mid as well. Now zywoo starts to swing out. Another incendiary, but he stands in it, gets the kill, but burns alive. Dupree and Spinks, 2 versus 4, split up. Spinks in mid, Dupree and Palace bomb to be collected. Have to have perfect entries into the site. Shush is holding Dupree. And Cadian is holding Spinks. Dupree goes down to Shush, and there's Cadian on to Spinks. 11 on the board.
Could be a quicker one. Could be a burst out towards Palace. Apex lining up that flash, looking for a quick explosion.
There's no one here at the moment. Cadian, he's going to come out as the utility rains through, and he hits that first shot. Trying to hit the second in the spam. Shush is here. Spinks deals with him. It's a good start to the round. Heroic looking to fight. zywoo sitting on top of the boxes, and Magisk has dealt with Stown in the back line. Spamming through. Apex delivers the kill. Tessus is rotated over. 2 versus 4 now. This is looking good for Vitality. zywoo finds Tessus, absolutely deletes him. Cadian has to just save. Zywoo's
with
heard
it with
this.
the AK.
Oh, but Cadian with PT50 fighting. Take them down. Oh, the collateral for Cadian. That's nice damage, and he stays alive. Perfect.
Can take a shot, fall away. Can bait in Shush potentially, looking to jiggle Dupree. Shot baited, Shush baited in as well, but Apex will trade out. Cadian getting close with the 5-7, even finds Apex. That's unexpected. Spinks through the smoke as well.
Kills go back
Now
and forth. It's down. He's still here. Zywoo looking to fight him, and Magic does the job. Texas rotate over. That flashbang almost does enough, but Zywoo does it. Now they can get this bomb down. Yabi has split a 1v3 to keep them in. It's bomb's not gone down yet. Yabi spotting them. The spray gets the first and the second. 1 versus 1 now for Yabi. Spinks collects the bomb. That hesitation from Vitality might just cost them. Taps the bomb. It's a fake. Yabi, he's already flanked through. Spinks is spotting CT clear though. 10 seconds left. Has to go for this plant. Yabi reveals himself with the spam. Almost finishes off Spinks. Looking for the shot, but Spinks with the jiggle hits it. Has he spotted them on the cross? Either way, the utility coming through. That's going to alert him. He's tucked up here. This could be a danger position. They're going to jump out initially. He's still tucked in, but he spotted Shush on the jump. How does he hit that? Yabi, he's found one in mid. Katie and another. Apex is here, but he's dealt with. Yabi on a tear. Zywoo. Dualies, what are you going to do? Not a position you ever see Zywoo in. But it was the same story on Overpass. It was a struggle.
Both of these teams, they're fighting for it. They want to skip that extra stage for Shush. Well, he gets rid of Spinks.
Ollie flashes Zywoo forward right into Tessus. Magiska's here with the Deagle, but what can you do? Rotation coming over from Apex as well. Already got 2-man lead. Magisk forced off. Apex falls. Scout now in his hand, but he gets flashed off. Katie and looking for the fight. Heroic, they want this legend spot and they are fighting for it. Magisk falls. Dupree. It's another Vitality player in a 1v5 save. 4 players over towards B, and it's short that Heroic are pushing up. They are going to be walking straight into it. Dupree, he's completely blind though. The MP9 drops. Magisk can't come up. Well, he actually gets one, but he's straight out immediately. Zywoo with the USP. What can you do?
Katie might even find Spinks here, but again, this is what we were saying. Cast your minds back to Overpass. Cast your minds back to Inferno. The utility of Heroic.
Good nade. Gabby brought down low. Magic's using the flames to his advantage, but Gabby hits the shot. Of course he does. Spinks with the trade. Falling back with another. Decod to Cadian too. That might be enough, and Zywoo's found Shush. Finally, an advantage for Vitality. Apartments. That's where Cadian's repositioning with the bomb. Apex starts to rotate over, but Tessus could catch him off guard if he keeps pushing. Dupree swings around. Good timing. Now Cadian has the impossible. 1v3, at least the rotations have gone to B, so a bomb plant is on the cards if he goes for it straight away.
Oh, does smoke himself off. Molly in towards jungle, thinks better of it. Wants to put that down later on. Oh, Zywoo just catches him off guard with the USP. No bomb plant for Heroic.
Gonna go for the boost up. Do they make noise? Shush, looks like he's heard it. Zywoo's found Yabi though. Dupree, pushed up. Shush, gonna swing around and double up. Huge multi-kill to find. Spinks is here trying to shut it all down. Not enough bullets for the third. But he's done enough. It's put Shush into the 1v2. With the AWP, this is doable. Boosting up into the apartments. They're coming through short. And he's holding for it. Has the read. Finds the first. Goes into a 1v1 and we're talking. Both gonna come around. Hits the shot into Zywoo. Spots the second as well. Posts up with the AWP. Spots the edge and gets the shot. Shush with the ace. Takes Heroic to map at series point.
Just enough HP to stay alive in the incendiary. It doesn't flush him back, and he finds the little tiny shoulder. What a round. Immediate trade. Spinks, he gets traded as well. Heroic on the verge of setting themselves up for that final best of 3 against OG.
The utility starts to come through. Jungle smoke, connector. Apex pushing in front of them. They're deep smokes and Yabi's caught up Apex. Magisk standing tall though. Shush once again. Can he do it twice? 1v2 finds that first. Dupree coming through jungle. Shush has time to work with. Repositions back in towards Palace. waiting for it. Dupree peeking up the stairs, spots nobody. Patience from Shush. Goes quiet. Starts to peek out. Dupree caught off guard. Shush! Back-to-back 1v2s. Heroic. They're going through to the OG game for that legend spot.
Unbelievable from Shush. What a series, but what a couple of maps from Heroic on the either end of things.